What's up guys, back with another video. It's been over 3 to 4 weeks since my last video, and I want to apologize because it's been crazy. If you followed me in my Instagram, if you watched my previous videos, you know that I quit my job at Toyota. I've been pursuing and working at my new job, getting acquainted, getting used to everything, the schedule and all that stuff, and I'm finally settled in. So now I have some time to make some videos. So, first things first, show you my t-shirt. Right there, certified official. Right there, Nissan. So it's been quite hectic for me, to say the least. But I'm back, so let's do some updates and let's get going. Okay, to start off, not much has changed one bit. So my bike here, I don't ride it as much. I took it apart so I can, put it in my car, and I took it to the beach, and I haven't rode it since, only because it's been raining really bad because of the whole hurricane season and all that stuff in Florida. Right now we're almost at November and it's still hot. It's still raining every single other day, so that's been annoying. My car, about the same, like it always is. I plan to throw the wheels back on. What I decided to do, instead of spending money on refinishing them and powder coating them, which I wanted to do, but I think the main thing I want to do is just get some tires, get some camber kits, and throw it back on the car. So first I was doing a really fat tire for the front, as you can see here. As of right now, I'm planning to get rid of those tires completely, maybe inspect it again for any nails and see if it's patchable. If not, I'm just gonna toss them and probably get some smaller tires, probably do a 245/35 instead of a 245/40. The reason why I have 245/40, I bought them used just in case I needed them one day, and it seemed like I did need them, and I've used them for like maybe 6 months, but it was just a little, I don't know, too fat. It rubbed all the time and whatever. It raised the car up a little bit, which I wanted to have a nice stance. So not much has changed on the car. It's still getting dirty and streaky and wet every single day. It looks really ugly right now. Gonna wash it eventually when the weather gets a little better. The box, if anyone cares about the Scion build, not much going on with the Scion. I did buy a polisher and I polished all of this out. As you can see, it's super dirty, but it's super shiny. Let me see if I can get that on camera. But if you get over here, it kind of dulls out. So let me see if I can, yeah, you can even see the line right here. All right, follow this line right here down the middle. That's why I taped it off. So it's super shiny here, super dull here. So what I'm gonna end up doing is cleaning the whole car, claying the whole car, and then do a video on just strictly learning how to use a dual action polisher that I purchased. We'll get into that later. Car's not perfect. Probably had to end up taking off this clear bra and wrapping this satin black to match the trunk. But I definitely want to get this car on at least looking nice and presentable. It is a daily driver, so it gets beat on a lot. This one I've been driving a lot too, just because I've been enjoying the car for itself. So yeah, so that's the update of my life. I'll take you guys to my job eventually, just not right now. Like I said, still trying to get settled in, especially with my managers, getting comfortable, building a relationship with them, because my last manager was a douchebag. So we'll see how that goes. But one thing I want to do today is take off my antenna, because people want to know how to take off the antenna so they can roof wrap and stuff like that. So I'm going to set up the camera, I'm going to get the GoPro, and we're going to go inside the car and take this thing off. Alright guys, might be hard to hear me, but I'm here. Get some lighting in here too. Let's see if you can see more. Yeah, there we go. We're going to pry off the plastic. It's super easy. Let me see, I started from the back. Okay, a little aggressive, but yes, you want to pull from the back on both sides and slowly pry it down. Disconnect. Super easy to do. You have to disconnect the antenna. So you gotta reach back here with your fingers and get to that one spot on the clip. Ooh, there's mosquitoes in here, you son of a bitch. There's a blue clip, alright? Damn, it's hard to see on this camera, huh? There we go, try to zoom in. Okay, there's a blue wire right here. That's loose. It attaches to a green clip. Now the next part is going to be kind of hard. You got to get a adjustable wrench or the big wrench and try to get in there. I think it's like a 22 or 24 millimeter, and you got to loosen the nut. This is going to be very crucial that you have maybe a magnet or something that you don't drop the nut, because that nut, it holds on to the antenna and it bolts it down, and it keeps the antenna sealed pretty properly and nicely. But I've took it out before and I use both my fingers and I kind of catch it right when it comes out, so there should be no problems. So yeah, let's do that now. I tell you, the beauty of making these videos not scripted, fucking looking for tools. See, this is what I was using, a small ass version of this, which I need this one, so yippee. There you go. Just suck my ass, man. The frustration I get from making some of these videos, there's just some things you don't want to relive, and this is one of them. So this is what this bastard looks like. Okay, mine's probably all fucked up from using pliers, but essentially it has this washer right here that the wire harness comes out of, so don't fuck that up when you put it back. Alright, so now that that is removed, you have options. You can wrap it, you can plasti dip it, you can just take it off and put it back on, and you know, if your car is black and white and you're doing a black roof wrap or whatever. It's been 8 months since I wrapped this, and you can see it's starting to peel and separate. I did this in 2 pieces, so mind you, it's gonna look like crap, but to me it was the safest way to do it. I tried wrapping it in 1 piece, but it's just this angle right here, it's way too sharp, and I'm not really that of an experienced wrapper, but it held up pretty well all the way through, because I cold stretched it, which means after I laid it on the vinyl, I pulled it slightly, wrapped it around, and I post heated it, so it held down pretty well. It just kind of cut right here on the right here, see that? So what I'm gonna do is just wrap this right now real quick in front of you guys. It should be pretty easy. Maybe I should do it for another video. I don't know. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to put this back in. But yeah, you know what? I'll just wrap it real quick. Won't get too crazy into it, but whatever. Give you guys something to watch. Alright guys, probably not the best way to record this because I never really set anything up, but first thing you want to do is just peel this off of your old vinyl. Yeah, no clear coat lifting from that vinyl whatsoever. Alright, so what I'm using is just a mixture of isopropyl alcohol 70% and some water, and takes it right off with a microfiber. That's gorgeous. That is really gorgeous. I like when things work out, which is 10% of the time in my life. Okay, alright, that's done. I think this method now I'm going to do is wrap the back first and then wrap the outside. I mean, spray that towel and you're going to clean in between the seal. That has to be completely clean on the surface and the seal, because when that seal falls back down, it will, in fact, dirty it up again. Alright, back in business, buddy. Okay, just gonna let that sit right there for now. Get your vinyl out. In this case, I have satin black from Vivid. A lot of people hate this stuff, but honestly, you won't know until you try it. And if you tried it, then cool story, bro. Alright, I'm just gonna think I need that right there. Okay. First things first, dry off the surface that you are going to wrap, or wipe it with alcohol. Make sure the piece is a lot bigger than the surface that you're wrapping, because if not, you're going to have a problem. Better to have more than less. Cool. Alright, just peel it straight off. Here's the adhesive. You can see all that air release technology swagging out there. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I laid it straight on there. You can see, just laid it on there and work it out. Because honestly, who cares? This is just the back part of it. It's a small piece. Okay. The only thing you have to worry about is right here, the bottom part. You want to make sure when you cut this, you want to have a little bit more to tuck. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is put some relief cuts this way and that way of the antenna, because when you press this down, see, it crimples up right there. So if I were to get rid of this and that, it works in its own dimension, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna try to mold it in first, just let it sit, get a good contact on both sides. You don't want to cut too low, you want to keep it just enough, maybe a centimeter or a quarter inch, because when you press it down, it's going to stretch a little. And I'll leave that alone. Okay, so this is where I was talking about cold stretching. Okay, so right here, it crinkles right at the tip. So what I want to do is just kind of back it off a little bit, and then using your thumb to push against this for leverage and pinching down here with your index. I like to just pull it just ever so slightly and stretch it around that corner. You can see why I did that in a little bit. And then just slowly work around. Just slightly lift back and pull. There we go. Pull it back just a hair, just a hair. You're gonna pinch real hard, middle finger leverage, and just pull that around. And lay it down with your fingertips. So, got my fancy schmancy heat gun. Okay, make sure it's hot enough. Okay, so now you just want to tap it with heat. You see it's just falling around, it's becoming very flaccid. And that's it. Get myself a sharp blade. Dispose of this properly. So I have extra vinyl. There we go. Grab it and just dispose of it. Now we're ready to cut. Now I recommend you guys actually take your time with this, because when you cut you want to just practice and just lightly score. See that? I scored it. Right there, you see right here the score. But if you can't see through it, that's perfect. Now you don't want to put too much pressure and then you cut right through it. That's bad. So you just want to practice your pressure points. Even even if you just lightly score the paper like that, you know what I mean? It's still enough. So I'll show you. Barely even touched it, and it cut right through. Now the hardness of paper is a lot thicker than vinyl, so that's why practice is perfect. And here comes my brother trying to get some of this Kantstandlam garage. Alright, so next we're going to cut this side slowly. Literally just score it like that. And then, bam. Damn, shun. Okay, mosquito is biting my ass. This ain't no CK Wrap exclusive, because I'm not as good as him. Shout out to him anyway for getting me all this vinyl. We're going to continue cutting the rest of this shit out. Okay, y'all ready? Alright, cool. Alright, friends and family, once that's done, you are left with this somewhat beautiful thing. So next, what you want to do, I just like to cut off the excess so it doesn't get in the way. What helps is if you actually pull the vinyl a little bit, it gives it a little tension, makes it a little easier to cut. Just watch your fingers. I mean, like I said, it takes practice to get better. It takes a lot of research, a lot of video watching to get as good as me, which is decent. So I'm just kidding. I suck at vinyl wrapping. I would never wrap anything. I wouldn't even wrap my own car. JK. Okay, so this video is getting very long, so I'm going to try to speed this up. Hopefully I'll chop some of this stuff out and take a little effort. I mean, I guess you could use a tool. I was using the tool, but I was like trying to do it with my fingernails. Okay, so halfway done. You see what it looks like. Tucked, super clean. This is not tucked yet, so you know, just pull the rubber back like I said and use the trim tool or your fingernail, whatever's longer, and tuck that son of a bitch back. Okay, look at that, gorgeous, huh? Okay, I don't know, is it raining in here? Is that my sweat? I don't freaking know. Okay, that's wiped. Super clean, super fancy. So what we're gonna do now, post heat, boy. Always post heat. So get that thing up to temperature and then just tap it. Tap all the edges, just hold it for a couple seconds. It's gonna be super hot, so be careful, use a wrap glove. Right now this strip, it's gonna go this way and I'm gonna wrap it around in one piece. So we're gonna have to cut a lot of this out. So just cleaning it up real nice with the alcohol. You could use just the whole entire 100%, 70% alcohol, but if you want to be broke and cheap and save some of your money and product, just do a 50-50. It should be okay. Alright guys, next peel the vinyl back. I can already tell this video is going to be super grainy. We're going to go through the front, back. Alright. I don't remember how I did it last time, but it held up pretty damn good. So, slowly massage that tip in. That's what she said. Gonna get a lot of those, buddy. So don't get butthurt. Okay, so right off the bat, we have problems. Alright, it won't lay down. So what you have to do is apply heat. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Some heat. Okay, and then slowly stretch it. So what I'm gonna do is just leave this off that because I'm gonna try to heat this up and slowly wrap it in and then pull it out. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, slowly working it in as you can see. Again, I'm gonna apply some heat. Now with satin, you don't want to put too much heat in one area. It will glossen it up a little bit. So I recommend just a couple spots at a time. So if you are a professional rapper, you know this is probably gonna fail in another 8 months, but it's okay because it's just my car and I'm doing it for the purpose of entertainment, and until I figure out how to do this properly, then I don't suggest anyone follow what I do. But it's looking pretty damn good. I'm pretty sure if I just post heat it, it'll be okay. You know what I mean? Alright, look at that. So I'm gonna post heat it now. And after I post heated, it did lift a little here, so I'm just gonna try to lay it back down. I'm gonna pull it around the corner so I can let it tuck itself. Okay, after that, post heat. Alright guys, so once that's wrapped around, you post heat to kill all of the memory. Memory as in when it, shrinks back to its regular shape. That's what post heating does. You want to kill that memory. You want to locate that seam. So you see that little line? That's just from the last vinyl I laid first, which is the inlay. You want to cut over it. So not on it, you want to cut back some more. And not cut all the way through. Nice, there we go. Okay, same with this side. You see that line? You want to cut towards the back, not the front, because the inlay's on the back. What I'm gonna have to do is post heat this whole entire thing just to make sure before I put it back, so I'm gonna do that now. Okay, let's put it back in the car. Alright, one thing I have to say, if you don't have any other help, it's super wise to use tape to push that down. If you don't, it's just gonna pop right out and you won't be able to screw that thing in. And that is how you wrap a shark fin. That's how you take off a shark fin, then wrap it, then put it back in. But I didn't really, okay, you know what? That's just a general idea of how to do it. But anyway, it's getting hot. I'm getting bit by mosquitoes out here, and the day is pretty much over. Please stay tuned. I'm gonna make more videos. I know I've been off track with that, and you guys know my situation, new job, new house, same old car, but I'll make more videos. Definitely got some plans to put the wheels back on, show you guys about camber kits and how to put them on the Lexus IS, and generally all Toyotas and Lexus, because they kind of share the same suspension design and things like that. And maybe I will cut this hair. I don't know yet. I kind of like it long. Having it short just look like, I don't know. But anyways, hope you guys who are still subscribed to me watch my videos. If you even watch it, I know I haven't posted in a long time, but if you still watch, thank you for sticking around. We're over 3,300 subscribers now. I'm hoping to hit 5,000 by the end of this year, but that means I gotta make videos almost every single day. Stay consistent with quality content, just like I'm trying to do and promised. But make sure you hit the like button if you learned something today. Congrats to me for the new job. Definitely a lot happier. And stay tuned for the next one. So subscribe, like, and comment. There we go. I'm forgetting what I'm supposed to say. Anyway, see you on the next one, right? Peace.